Hey, what's up people on the internet? This is Trevor42532 and I'm going to do a little bit of an overview on this computer that I have recently obtained and fixed. This is a 486DX 33 megahertz, and right here you can see the top of the PC, and this is what it looks like inside. Here we go. First of all, right here we got the 33 megahertz 486DX CPU that I put in the computer. At first it had a 33 megahertz 486SX CPU, which is a weaker version of it. It was in there, but I flipped it around the wrong way and fried it, so I was like, since I'm going to get a new CPU, why not just get the DX version and upgrade the CPU while I'm at it. And second of all, we have the Sound Blaster 16 that I ripped out of the Pentium 200 MMX, or Pentium MMX 200, whatever it is. I ripped it out of there and put it in here, since that is now a Windows 98 computer. It doesn't need the Sound Blaster 16 anymore. It's going to be in this DOS PC, so that's what's providing sound for this PC. Next we have a Cirrus Logic video card. It's a VLB video card, which is the upgrade from just ISA video and below the PCI video. So they call the VLB, I don't know what really that's supposed to stand for, but some people just usually call it like the very long bus. You can see that the card slot is as long as the video card. That's why it's so dang long. You know, that thing is pretty dang long if you ask me. So that's that. And last but not least is the multi-IO card, which it doesn't control the IDE, but it's an interface for the IDE, so your hard drive talks are there. It also supports serial and all that, printer ports, game ports, all that sort of external input that isn't the keyboard goes through this little card here. Also, we have our 20 megabytes of RAM, that's a lot, and a little bit of corrosion on the power supply and surrounding areas, which is no good, but I'll one time clean this off a little bit. So I'm going to open up Simcity 2000 here, which is an awesome game and you should play it. If you haven't played it, you should. Well, on the 486 it seems that it's a little bit slower than the Pentium for sure, but this is a lower end CPU for the 486s, the 33 megahertz. They also come in different varieties like the DX2s and the DX4s, you know, 50 megahertz, 100 megahertz, sometimes even like 150 megahertz or something like that, ridiculous. But there is a little bit of a delay when I click the mouse button and when it responds on SimCity 2000. It takes a little while to render and like compute like where you want to view the angles at and stuff. There's also a turbo mode on this computer, and I will show you that here in a second. It switches it between the 33 megahertz turbo mode, which is the regular speed of the CPU, and the compatibility mode, which is used for programs that require a slower speed for your CPU. Let me demonstrate this real quick. So what we have here is a keyboard, and if you press the Alt and Control buttons and the plus or minus, it will turn on and off the turbo mode. There's a little light on the very left of the lights on the front of the case that tells you if it's in turbo mode or not. And if you're in DOS shell and you press the plus button, it makes beeping noise. So now what we have here is SimCity 2000 in compatibility mode, which is the slower speed. You'll see it takes quite a bit longer for the scene to render, especially when you're rotating and zooming in and out. I hit the zoom out button there, as you can see, and it just took a few seconds for it to think. So I'm guessing this is running in like about less than 15 megahertz, maybe 12 megahertz, somewhere around there. I don't know for sure. I'll probably look it up later. But it is slower, so obviously you want to stick to turbo mode. So here we have Quake, and obviously the 486 is not designed, or Quake is not designed for the 486. It's very, very slow. If you want a computer that will run it, get a Pentium like this one, a Pentium MMX or something like that. Point at it, yay. Or something a lot newer, but you might have some compatibility issues and whatnot. You can work around that, but yeah, it will work eventually. So now on to games that the 486 would be more likely to be able to handle. One is Tyrant 2K. Right now it's on normal detail level. If we turn it up to Pentium here, if I do, you can see it's got a lot of slowdown due to the transparent backgrounds and the moving backgrounds. But in the high and normal, it runs pretty dang good. Unless you're in a level with moving backgrounds and you got on the set to high, it will kind of slow down. Normal is the best setting for 486s. This is not my favorite level. I actually hate this level pretty bad. So let's get that and get some gameplay of what it would look like if you're playing a regular-ish level. That depends if I'm going to screw around with my weapons or not. I forget. Alright, good. I don't. So this is what it would sort of look like if you're just playing like the regular level. There's, you know, just a tiny bit of slowdown here and there when things get really hectic on the screen, like when those giant, whatever you want to call them, explode. And there's like lots of explosions, and you activate the mega missile thing where it shoots all those missiles and all the smoke's going off and stuff. Then it kind of slows down. Remember, this is also the lower end of the 486 spectrum. So, you know, maybe mid-range, I don't know, low mid-range, something like that. You can also get better with the 486s. That probably will not slow down at all with this, but so far I'm pretty satisfied with what this computer is providing me as far as gameplay with certain games that run on it very well. I'll definitely be playing the Tyrian on this, even at the reduced quality level that I'm used to with the Pentiums. Probably just because it's got the sound card, the Sound Blaster 16. You always just gotta listen to this music with the Sound Blaster 16. There's no replacement for it at all. And I can just keep on going on about this game because it's really just that awesome. But I'm gonna leave it at that, and we're gonna move on to the next little game here that I can come up with. So the last thing I'm going to be playing or showing gameplay of is Raptor Call of the Shadows, which is a old DOS shooter that everybody seems to love. And I'm just gonna put whatever derpus in there, or I forget what I put in there. I can't really read it on the small screen that I'm narrating with. But as you can see, it runs pretty dang good on the 486, if I do say so myself. There's not really any slowdown at all. It just chugs on and plays. I guess you can play this on a 386 possibly, considering that this is a 33 megahertz CPU, and the 386s get up to like maybe about the same speed. But you know, there's also the differences in the transistors, and the count of the transistors and all that. It could possibly play on a 386. I don't really know the minimum requirements for this game, so don't take my word. So, yeah, as you can see, it runs pretty well, and on my sound card, or any sound card that I've tried with this game for that matter, the sound effects are so much louder than the music. Like, you can't even hear the music right now, I'm betting you. You can only hear the explosions and the machine guns. But, that's pretty much it for now with that. So that is basically my 486 in a nutshell. And surprise, surprise, I've kept this under 10 minutes. Woo! Maybe it's all that fancy editing and stuff I'm trying to put into this video right here, make it like all nice. No shaky cam, or I try not to do any shaky cam. Or if I did any of that, then oh well. And I hope you liked the video. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I'm pretty satisfied with the computer after like spending about $25 on fixing it up from its broken state, and so it's a keeper. Thumbs up, yeah. So I'm pretty much done with this video, so I will be talking to you guys later, most likely. So see ya.